Welcome to GreenBiz Studio. I'm Margaret Morales, the director of carbon at GreenBiz. And today I'm talking with Sacha Spector, director of the environment program at Doris Duke Foundation. Sacha, welcome to GreenBiz Studio.
It's a pleasure to be here. Thanks, Margaret.
All right, I want to get right into it with you. Let's talk nature-based solutions. We know there's a huge opportunity for nature to stem our biodiversity crisis, stabilize our climate. What do you think are the biggest challenges to scaling nature-based solutions this decade?
One of the challenges that we see is the sort of artificial siloing of the climate agenda and the nature agenda. We see significant investments into the climate space, far less into nature for its own benefit. But even within that investment into climate, which is something like $100 billion a year in the United States, we see less than 2% of that flowing to nature-based solutions. And we know that that can be 20% or more of the U.S. Emissions reduction strategy. And so we're missing out on billions of dollars of annual investment that could be generating nature positive benefits at the same time they're creating a carbon negative future as well.
Okay, and that is right in line with the IPCC reports from last year that showed we need an order of magnitude more investment in nature-based climate solutions to hit 1.5.
Absolutely. I mean, we're talking about a huge need to scale the total finance flowing into this combined space of nature and nature-based climate solutions. So we obviously have to grow the top line number. We also have to make sure that the allocation of those resources are really piling into high integrity nature-based approaches that generate real return on the carbon side and real return for the biodiversity side.
So what do you see are the biggest levers we could pull to increase finance flowing into nature restoration and nature-based climate solutions?
Plus, I think there's some examples out on the ground right now of how we could pursue this. I can't underscore enough the need for essentially an industrial policy for nature that mimics what we see over on the energy side right now, where massive investments through the Inflation Reduction Act and other federal programs are really transforming the renewable energy sector and even carbon capture sectors, potentially hydrogen and the like. It's with the view of turning on the faucets for private investment, making that market transparent and legible and replicable. What we don't see yet fully on the nature side or the land side of the climate solution set is that same kind of big picture framework for making investments. And that's leading us to miss out on things that would unlock private investment, like flexible federal loan programs and the like that are in place now on the energy side, but are missing for nature. So that's one key example. I think another is that the corporations who have made really ambitious goals part of their business model going forward for addressing climate, you really have an opportunity to bust down their own silos and see the nature-based solutions approach as a key component of their climate strategy, and to pile in resources in a way that enables them to get to their goals on time and on budget, which you really can't do without nature.
Okay, I love that. All right, final question for you. How is Doris Duke Foundation innovating in this space?
We've been focused on natural climate solutions for about the last 7 years, and it's been a huge emphasis for our grant making. But we're really mobilizing the foundation across the board. So we are investing our own endowment into nature-based solutions when we can find them. We're providing concessionary capital to early stage projects that are innovating in the space, and of course, making grants across the whole science to policy to innovation and entrepreneurship gradient, right? So investing really in the whole value chain that we hope delivers these kinds of opportunities to the corporate side, to the broader society, so that we can make the investments at scale that we know it will take to get to the global goals and our national goals.
Okay, thank you so much for joining us at GreenBiz Studio. That was Sacha Spector, Director of the Environment Program at Doris Duke Foundation.
Pleasure to be here. Thanks so much.